So another company has sent me another product to review. Oh, what could it be? Anything but a flashlight. Well, 3, 2, 1. Wurkkos TD07. This sucker's designed for tactical and industrial use. It's got some pretty good stats on it. We're gonna crack this puppy open. Thank you, Wurkkos, for sending this to me. And I'll give you a fair review, and so everybody knows this box is kind of crazy to get into, guys. So we're going to take that and send that. Maybe we'll stick that like in the corner. There you go. So you can see like the Wurkkos logo and stuff. Anyway, so it's like, let me inbox. Let me in. All right, so what do we got here? Notice, make sure to remove the battery insulating paper discs before use. Okay, because I don't think it'll work unless we do that. Okay, let's get you out of the way. What do we have here? We've got ourselves a little manual, manual. Let's see what kind of Chinglish it's written in. I don't even know where this thing is made, but it seems pretty thorough. I mean, got a lot of text in there I don't know how to read, but the other side's English. There you go. The other side's English, so I think we're okay. We're going to go over the details of this. Let's go ahead. What else comes in it? We got ourselves a charging cable. Looks like it charges via USB-C. And we've got, we've got O-rings, and there's a reason for this. So let's pop this out of the box, and it has a very unique look to it. It clicks. The bottom of it, the selector switch. It has a selector switch, like something I'm used to going pew 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 out of. All right, so but we're going to discover all that. We're going to discover all that. What do we got here? They've got a USB. Is this the side? Which side? There you go. So, yep, USB-C. It's all rubberized, too, which is pretty cool. And then it really goes down in there kind of deep, like, hey, I'm going to seal up. So you got to make sure that that lip gets in there. It looks like that. Got ourselves one light, okay? And then there's the model. We've got some kind of light over here. Hot. So this thing is actually going to put out some pretty serious lumens. It does have the, if you have to hit somebody with it, bevels on it. They aren't too sharp. I kind of like the way it fits. You can't drop it. If you had to do something, like you're working with something over here, you could like do that and yeah, that kind of thing. You'd be able to see. I kind of like the way it feels in my hand. It's just big enough. I'm not going to drop it. I kind of like it. What is? Oh yeah, the O-rings. That's right, the O-rings. So let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's talk about this very, very briefly. So this thing operates at around 3 volts. You know, it's got a beam angle of 7 feet. And the flood beam angle is at 71 degrees. So it has a difference between like narrow band, wide band, that kind of thing. This thing pumps out at 1300 lumens. And it's got an 18350 lithium ion battery, so it's going to work for a while. Obviously, we recharge it with our USB-C cables. And then this thing weighs in at about 80 grams, which is about like 0.18 pounds, excluding the battery. So the battery is going to make it a little heavier. I can tell you this thing is still very, very light. Very, very light. And then let's see, this thing is the typical 6061. This is like an aviation class aluminum. It's very, very strong. This thing is 3.89 inches from tip to tail. And it's about maybe this would be the widest point, maybe 1 to 1/18 of an inch, like 1.18 inches wide at the head. Let's see, it's also CNC manufactured. It's got hard anodized. It's up to military grade spec 3. If you don't know what that is, Google it. It has an anti-abrasive finish, so it's going to stay shiny for a little bit, but it also has what they call an anti-crash geometry, which makes it, gives it better heat exchange when this sucker gets turned on. Now, this thing is also IP68. Its water resistance level is what it's classified. That's why it has all the rubber seals, and so we got our rubber seals for the battery casing. We'll put those in here in a second. But basically, the IP68 rating means the 6 means that it's completely protected against dust, so that you can just drop this thing in whatever's. And then the 8 means that it can withstand continuous submersion inside of up to 1 meter of water for 30 minutes. So if you drop this thing in a bucket of water and walk away, it's probably going to be okay. Just don't come back in 31 minutes. All right, let's see here. It has a reverse polarity protection. And basically, you can't put the battery in backwards, is what's that saying. And it also has what they call an advanced temperature regulator. And if this thing gets to 60 degrees Celsius, which is super freaking hot, it'll shut down. Also, it has a low voltage warning. So let's go ahead and crack this puppy open, and let's see what it looks like inside. Does this thing already got an O-ring on it? It does. So those must be like backup O-rings. So we're going to take that out of there, and it says there was 2 of them, right? I don't see the second one. I don't see a second one. Okay, so we got gypped. All right, let's see here. And then we're going to, the button itself is very tactile. This is really touchy. It's kind of weird. I was just playing with this off the camera for a second. And so it's literally, you kind of have to, like, for this one, the regular light, you have to hold it. And then you can adjust it up and down several times. And then you full, because like I said, it's like tap, and then there's like a full push. And then you've got this one over here, and this one you can just tap it and it comes on, kind of the tactical mode. And then we can hold it down. And does it get brighter? No. Then we'd probably have to like set it. Double tap. This is like tactical mode. So that's tactical mode or locked mode or something. Anyway, I think it's locked mode. And then we've got this target over here, whatever that is. We're going to hit that. This is bright. You can, oh wow, you can feel the heat. This is like on all the way. And it's supposed to be like if you like tap it real fast, you hold that down. If you hold it down, it flashes. So this is like it's in your gun, it's in your non-shooting hand, you're holding a pistol, and you're just like on, off, on, off, on, off. And then if you want to hit him with a strobe, you just hold it all the way down, and so on. This is why I don't read the directions. It's so much more fun this way. So you could literally this could be like a tactical mode. You're like, stop it, stop, and really mess him up, that kind of thing. All right, so all around, not a bad little flashlight. This is kind of like just a tool you'll have to really read and understand these settings over here. And basically, this is just like let's turn the flashlight on kind of like thing. You know what I'm saying? Where's it at? So this is a really like a funky flashlight. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It does the job. It's really good on the tactical side. I really liked it on the tactical side because you're not going to drop this. And, you know, as long as you get that sucker set up, yeah, you can just like, or you can like hold it all the way down. You have choices. You have choices. Okay. All right, guys. Not a bad 8 out of 10. Good little flashlight. Yeah, we're going to set this over here. And as usual, guys, do me a favor. Watch some videos. They're over here. We don't need that anymore. Watch some videos. They're over here, and they're pretty good. All right, guys, until the next time, stay vigilant, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.